Hello everyone, my name is Joachim and welcome to So Many Games So Little Time. Today we will be unboxing Beast. Now, I live in Hong Kong, which is why I have received it potentially earlier than other countries, depending. And this has been shipped by VFI. So, let's take a look. Alright, so it's just going to be one huge pack here. Tends to be like that, and it is, yeah. Up. So I'm going to take everything out and I'll be right back. Okay, so this was what was in the box. You have the core box. I think this is an art book, and then some bunch of other things that we're going to look at. We're going to start with the core box and then make our way towards all the other stuff. If you want to skip forward to anything else, just check the stamps below. That will allow you to move around. Okay, let's open this one first. Okay, so here we have the main box and the core box. So let's take a look at the sides. Pretty cool. Yeah, and they're all different. So 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player, 14 plus. Okay. And then this side. And then the back of the box looks like this. This is something dirty, but it's okay. It just came off. Just some glue or whatever, I guess. I don't know what it is, but it's gone now. So here we go. Beasties, without question, the best hidden movement game I've ever played. Well, I don't know. We'll see about that. And then let's open everything up. There might be art on the inside of the box. It looks like it could be. There's not. It could have been because it's nice, but it's not. Okay, so first things first is the board immediately. Now normally it's always the rulebook that's first, so I'm gonna just start by showing the board. Okay, so this is one side of the board. You can see traps, dawn, day, night, the drenched lands, and then active movement and all the locations, right? And then on the other side of the map we have this here, which is a lot more crowded. Same stuff though. The Northern Expanse. Okay, so this is the board. I'm gonna fold it back up because we won't be needing it for the rest of the unboxing. Okay, then I'll put the box next to it so it's easy to go through the manual. A rule book. So here we go. Alright, so of course a 1 vs many game. A lot of components. Setup. The special art. This is very original, the art. In the beginning I wasn't a fan, but now it has really grown on me since then. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought the art book, of course. Okay, the different phases. And this rule book isn't very thick, so hopefully it'll be fairly easy to start playing. I like the beginner's advice as well for both Hunter and Beast. And here also first time playing, always handy as well. Alright, next up is this nice print. Beast, Aron Midhall. I actually forgot to say that. So, Beast, designed by Aron Midhall, Elon Midhall, and Assar Pettersson. Art by Aron Midhall as well. Okay. It's always handy if you can design a game and do the art. This is a punchboard. There we go. Another print. I should show these to my daughters and see how they feel about it. My daughters, by the way, are 1 year old, 2 years old, and 5 years old. Okay. Up. Another print. And another punch board. Okay, and then for the next bit, I'm going to sit down because it's all much more in detail, and I'm also going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, first off, we have these amazing meeples. I really think they look amazing. Just look at these. They're very cute. These sheep or rams or whatever. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Alright, so that's one. Then we have this empty little baggie. Alright. Then we have more meeples. 2 types. There you go. These look nice as well, very original. It's always cool when it's original, you know. And it's when they basically they're custom meeples because they had to make their own mold and everything. So this is just one of the punch boards that came loose, one of the tokens. So and here some more, 2 colors again. Yes. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. I know one fell through the cracks here. I'll get that later. Then here we have a screen. Oh. Create and view custom contracts. Okay, cool. That's nice. So this is a screen. You can then flip over to the other side. How to use the minimap, summons, trails, watchtower, ancient power traps, and reactions. Okay. Yep. And here we have some more tokens. They're tiny, but I think they're so cute. Look like little logs, but yeah, they're just little pins you, I guess, put on your minimap to say, okay, it's been there, like that. So pretty cool. Yeah, I think it'll be nice using this. Like I played 1vs many games before, but the most notable one that I played was Nuns on the Run, which you could argue is not very notable. Still a fun game. Okay, so I guess this is just a mini map, very thick, okay, and double-sided for the 2 maps, okay. And here we have the beasts. So I'm gonna move this away, give me some more space to handle them. Okay, normally this opens fairly easily. Oh, there we go. All right, the first one is Hogbad, War Chief of the Great Stampede. Okay, so rampages, infernal tusks, hordes march, and so on. Very, 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 very cool, and so thick, really, really thick. And then here, some information. All right, cool. So that's Hogbad. Then we have Mara, Sovereign of the Endless Night. Death's Lament, Soul Harvest, Pandemonium. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah. Living Nightmare. Nice. Fangreer, the Wolfpack Queen. Bloodlust, Enraged, and Great Howl. Yeah. Very cool. Very nice. This is dirty though. This is actually sticky. I don't know what this is. Some kind of glue, I guess, but this is, you can see it, right? The glare. This is definitely some kind of glue. That's too bad. It's a bit, you know. Anyway, to figure it out later. Esmeria, the Fallen Huntress. Endless Struggle, Accursed Wrath, and Killing Spree. This does not have any kind of glue on it, so that's good. Fallen Huntress, Death of a Beast, and Reborn. Oh wow. Raga, Oracle of the Abyss. Wrath of Irtyr, Leviathan, and Minder's Fury. These boards are really nice, by the way. They're so thick. Yeah. Okay. Bolgin, Bringer of the Black Marsh. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say the skills. Infestation, Withering Maw, and Unending Hunger. Nice. And then here, I guess, is a normal player. I'm not sure though. Map setup, end of contract, final night. It's just an overview. I think a player aid of the steps in the game. There's a final night, the hunters win the game. Okay, not sure. 4 players, and this is another map that we've already seen before. I guess in the end we'll have 4 of those. And here is for 2-3 players, the Great Cleansing. But are these like scenarios? Yeah, scenarios. Disturbance of the Northern Gods, Attack on the Northern Settlements, the Great Cleansing, and Shipwreck. Okay. All right. The next bundle is here. So these will be the hunters. There we go. Okay. First of all, we have Varja, the commander, Horn of Val, Hunter's Bane, Heroic Speech, and Tactical Maneuver. Okay. All right. I like that they always give a lot more information as well. Iona, Great Bow Huntress, Joint Effort, Ballista, Crepuscular, and Ancient Calling. Okay. Then we have Helga. She's a seer. Tormenting Visions, Soothsayer, Clairvoyant, and Ancient Bond. Alright. Grimgear. Cleaver. So he's a Watcher. Watchtower Passage, Refuge, Town's Watch, and Defender. Okay. Then we have Krim, the Trap Master, Scavenger, Trap Launcher, Portable Workshop, and Resourcefulness. Yep. And then finally we have Assar, Scouts, Resonance, Exceptional Tracker, Seeker, and Explorer. Okay. Now I don't have any favorites that I want to start with, because games like this I always just do random. So yeah, in the end I want to be able to play with everyone. And then we have 3 sets of decks, so let's start with this. Well, I'm going to take the plastic of each of them and then come back to you. Okay, here are the 3 decks, so let's take a look at these first. Now you can see the backs, they're all like this, right? So let me quickly check the rulebook to see what that actually means. Those backs, those cards, they are actually... so these cards are actually beast movement cards, okay? They all have the same back, as you can see. So, for example, you have no movement. I'll move these out of the way. No movement, no movement, no movement, no movement. So I'm just looking at these now for the arts, okay? So no movement again. North, 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 north. North, and sometimes it does look different. All these are north, east. I like how they did the compass though. If people are not familiar with north, east, south, west, at least that'll help. South. And then we have more south, and then of course west finally. Even like the face is really cool. Yeah, it's the same face everywhere though. Alright, so these are the monster movement cards. Then we have another deck, Hunter Items, Beastly Talent, and then this is specific to that monster, so these are also all action cards. These are the hunter cards, all for the different hunters. And then we have the monster cards for all the different monsters. Alright, so if you don't want any kind of spoilers, I suggest you look away. I'm not really going to read what it says here because I'm just looking at the art at this point. That's the most important thing to me. At this point anyway, and I don't know how to play yet, so I don't feel like I'm getting spoiled. So let's first look at the regular action cards. So these are the action cards, okay? Yeah, this art is really cool. Bolster, charge, dark dealings, dark rituals, dash, so huge. Ensnare, haste, hidden passage, insight, prowl, pursuit, rush, and finally unearth. Okay, so that was the those were the action cards. Next up are the hunter items. Fire trap, another fire trap. I like that even though it's the same, they change the art. Another fire trap, flare. Of course, that means they spend more money. Grape shot, hexing trap, hexing trap, hexing trap. Hunter's rest, hunter's rest, hunter's bell. Another one. Outpost, different outposts. Hunter's passage, hunter's passage. Shrieker trap, another one. Blade of Val, smoke bomb, another smoke bomb. Aurora's passage, Wolfsbane, and Wolfsbane. Okay, so those are the hunters items. Then we'll take a look at the hunters themselves. So they're all decks with different people, okay? So scout, hunt, track, cleaver, also hunt, also track. So some of them have a different card, like seer. But even if it's the same card as the others, the art is always different. And the art really shines, I feel. Very original. Okay, so those were the hunter cards. Then we have the beastly talents. So abrupt decay, that's really cool. Disappear, brutality, brutality, evolve, evolve, another one, hatred, another one, insidious growth, intuition, rage, roam, sprawl, disperse, strange summons, and unbending will. Okay, and then we have the monster cards themselves. So beastly tongue, engorge, leap, summon polyp, gather the pack, prey upon, lurk, summon wolf, stampede, ramble, summon warhog, tusk, flicker, feed, obscure talent, shadow step, hydra, flood, slither, summon basilisk, deceive, stalk, murder, and summon changeling. Alright, safe to say that art on these cards is amazing. So this is the box, right? I'm going to zoom out a bit. It's empty now. I always check underneath if there might be something there. Most of the time there isn't, and this time there isn't, but it's always good to check. Even for extra damage, there might be damage underneath that you don't know about, so that could help. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side, and we will continue unboxing the other stuff. And first up is the art book. I'm going to get rid of the shrink. I'll get back to you. Okay, so I did read online there were some people complaining about the insert not being good enough and that you couldn't sleeve the cards. That is 100% true if you look at it here, because they're already overflowing a little bit and they're not even sleeved yet. So I'm afraid this will be one of those games where the insert will go flying, because I do feel like you have to sleeve these cards. Of course, I haven't tried to put anything else in there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be insertless. Anyway, let's do the other stuff. Okay, so here we have the art book. So let's take a look. Wow, creak, creak, creak. It's very pretty though. Ignore the glare. Some of this stuff actually reminds me a little bit of Mystea. If you've ever played that before, I definitely recommend it. This is a very beautiful art book. Yeah, so of course you recognize the art from the cards. It's mostly just that art blown up. But you won't hear me complaining. It's really cool. Yeah, very, very, very nice. It's very funny actually. And the cities. Some very cool original cities as well. Some remind me a bit of Skyrim, but okay. The hunters. And then we're almost through the book, because we've had the monsters already. And then the beasts, I should say. And then we have the hunters, but we've had most of them already as well. Oh, there is some glue on the pages as well, but not a lot. Some of the items. Yeah, I enjoy this art style immensely. I thought I was going to hate it at first, but I'm really surprised at how much it grew on me. Wow, this is really nice. The Skeleton King. A lot of very, very, very nice art. Okay, that was the art book. Let's move on. First one will be this. And if I'm not mistaken, these will be the metal coins. Yeah, definitely sounds like it. And it's the faces again. Yes, they are the metal coins. They are quite heavy. And only 2 values. I guess it's 1 and 5 because there's no numbers printed on them. But yeah, these are the coins. I'm going back in the bag. Like I said, very heavy. Wouldn't want 50 of those. And then next we have this here. which are the screens. I'm going to take off the plastic because this is loud, and I'll get back to you. So as you might recall, we already have one screen. Well, this adds more screens. There we go. Monster specific, I guess. But they're mostly arts. Well, mostly completely arts. Actually, there's no printing on it. And we have this one here. This is the other side. I'll open it. This is really cool. Really, really, really cool. This one, so the wolves. Yeah, wow. Really impressed by all of this. And then we'll open it. It's really, really cool. Yes, really impressive. I just love this jump. It's like evil toads. Battle toads. Okay. And then last but not least, we have the double-headed or triple-headed dragon. Whatever. Very nice. Cool, I can't wait to play with this. There's two more things you have to go through. Well, the first one, the sleeves. Not much to say about them though. I mean, it is cool that they're printed on, as you can see. And it's definitely on every card, so that's cool. Let's take a look at what it looks like if you put a card in one of those sleeves. So, for example, let's take a Beastly Talent. I think I'm doing it wrong. I think it's supposed to be the other way around. So I'm taking it back up. Okay, so that does look beautiful. On the other side is just normal. So this definitely has to be on the back. Okay. So these are the sleeves, right? And then the final part is the acrylic stuff. Okay, it has been opened, but that could have just been because of customs. So remove the protective film before playing. So that is definitely something I'm not going to do now, but I will do, of course, down the line. Is that it? That is it, yes. Alright, let's start with this. See what's in here. Wow, very nice. So of course you will plug them in this token, and then they'll be the standee. Okay. Very nice. Here's the bag. Next up, these are the heroes. Okay, let's look at these guys one by one, shall we? Not the heroes, but the hunters. Well, you could arguably call them heroes, I guess. Because they are trying to they are trying to rid the world of the monsters, so... Alright, very cool. And a protective film, I guess, would be on this side. Can't really get it, so I wonder if it's really still on there or not. I honestly don't think so. Doesn't seem to be a film on it. Or just tokens, I guess, for the animals, as you can see. Yeah. And then there's 2 more baggies, but one of them is a big one. So I'll start with the smallest one and then move up. Okay, so these are the monsters. So we'll do them one by one. Really cool. This one. This one too. This one. Two more. We have this one, the one that I really like actually. Then we have this one. Okay, so then these tokens will go on the bottom. All right, and then we have one more bag. This one has a lot. So we have the boar. And this one. There we go, the wolf. And this one. Okay, this one. All right, what else do we have here? 2 wolves. There we go. Two scary people. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if there's any acrylic film on it. It really doesn't feel like it. But I guess that's what you wanted to do, to make it feel like it's not even there. Yeah, I don't know. So we have this one here. And here. This one. And there's 3 more. This one. This one. And then last but not least, this one. Yeah, and that immediately brings us actually to the end of this unboxing. And I just want to do this one too. I just want to go to the QR code and show you what is there actually. So you can see it here on my screen. You have the originals, the Attack on the Northern Settlements, Shipwreck, and so on. That's in the box. A one solo contract, Translands Massacre, short contracts here, Beast versus Beast, unique ideas. There's even a Chinese one, classic Beast gameplay, Slay the Hunters, Infinite Nights, multiple beasts. So there's a bunch of stuff here. And you can also just create contract if you want to. But of course, then you have to log in, which I'll Continue with Facebook, I guess. It's not available for this app. Okay. So Discord. Okay. So what would you like people to know you as around here? So I just say Joachim SMGSLT. So many games at a time, right? Preferred language, of course, is English, but I guess it's already preferred at the moment, so confirm. And then I guess you could do create contracts, and then you choose the map, the setup, end of contract, what happens the first night, and so on. You have a lot of different options. You can even upload photos. So yeah, that looks pretty impressive, actually. Yeah, I just want to show you that as well, that this is also an option to do. Okay, all right. So this was Beasts. So my name was Joachim and always will be. This was So Many Games At a Time, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.